It says I'm live. Okay, it looks good. Let me send. Okay. Water. Okay. Maybe I should give it like a couple of minutes before I get going. I just realized every time I put the coffee down, I can hear like boom. Not that time. Don't need that. Yeah, then before I get going, I think I need to update. Yeah, change the zig version back to 0.13. Oh, yeah, because I think microzig it's still using 0.13, and I think I'm on point zig version. Yep. Downloads. And there we go. Yeah, that one. XF3. I need the tar file anymore. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. To sake. Okay. Better remove. I think it has to be sudo. User local sake. Yeah. Remove. Sake version. Okay, perfect. And sudo basic to /user local which sake version. Okay. Now if I run build command, it should work. I think it's zig build. Ah. I think it's build.zig. Build zig zone. There should be a string. Echo DNS. Number new name. Microsig. Really? Oh, I've got to add it to the dependency. Minimum sig version. Or make it 3. Sig fetch save for the command live interface. I always forget how to add dependency in Zig. Let me check. I know my older. That's on. Is that the latest one? Oh yeah, that one. That one it is. Pico DNS. Need this. Okay, now if I run zig build, it should work. I think while that builds, we gotta go back to damn, it takes a long time to build. Okay. CD save as bin. Is that it? I think it's supposed to output a UF2 file. Oh, it's in firmware. Okay. Why did it not have any LF? Okay, because let's remove that line. Okay, should be good. You know, the weird thing is when I speak quietly. No, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, my chair is sinking. Tends to do that. Not sure I remember. How far I got yesterday. Yeah, it was the init stage. I mean, I still don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I've tried to read this data sheet before, but not sure I got much out of it. But okay. Right. There was an initialization. Segment drivers, drivers, data RAM. Command descriptions. Okay. I mean, this looks pressing. Command table. What is this? No. Oh. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to go read all of it. Yep, I got all of this bit. Yep, stats, blah blah blah. Decoder. I feel like I can skip this one. FR synchronization. write mode for I2C. This module is an on-chip low power RC oscillator circuitry. No idea what that means. The operation clock can be generated either from internal oscillator or external source CS pin. The selection is done by CLS pin. I do see the CLS pin on the, yeah, it's too far away. I can't be bothered. If CLS pin is pulled high, internal oscillator is chosen and CL should be left open. If the CLS pin is pulled high, internal oscillator is chosen and CL should be left open. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna read all of it. Write mode. Yeah, I think I did read that yesterday. Please be noted that the transmission of the data bit has some limitations. The data bit, which is transmitted during each SCL pulse, must keep at a stable state within high period of the clock pulse. Okay. Please refer to figure 810 for graphical representations. 810. Okay, this one here. The SDA, the SCL. SDA, yeah. Definition of the data transfer condition. So, okay, I need to set both of these pins high while sending data. Is that? I don't know. I don't know if that's what it means. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Is that better? Is this better? I don't know. They all sound the same. They all do sound the same. Okay. I period else. Both the date. Hang on. Okay. Except in start or stop conditions, the data line can be switched only when the SCL is low. The data line can be only switched if when the SCL is low. Okay. Both the data line and the clock line should be pulled by external resistors. Okay. Common decoder. This module determines whether the input data is interpreted as data or command. Data is that word based upon the input of the DC hash pin. DC hash pin. I think I know the DC hash pin is the second control bit. Yeah. Okay. I mean, oh, sorry. That still makes sense. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Okay, moving on. If DC low, if pin is high, these 7 to 0 is interpreted as display data written to graphical display. From 7 to 0. Seven. So what are the first 6? Ah, not sure. So weird. 7 to 0. What does that mean? Okay, maybe it makes sense if I keep reading. Which has never been the case, but maybe this is the exception. Okay. So I mean, this seems important because that's what I want to do. I want to be able to write it to the graphic display data RAM. Oh, graphic display data. That's what it was. Okay. If it is low, the input this bit is interpreted as command. Okay. The data input will be decoded and written to the corresponding command register. The data input will be decoded and written to the corresponding command register. If DC is low. Okay. Oscillator circuit and display time generator. Internal oscillator. Mux. Divider DCLK display clock. This module is an on-chip low-power oscillator circuitry. It's a lot of weird words together. The operation clock can be generated either from internal oscillator or external source CL pin. This selection is done by the CLS pin. Okay. I don't think this bit is that important. FR synchronization. Starting time to write a new image to OLED driver is dependent on the MCU writing speed. The MCU can finish writing a frame image within 1 frame period. It is classified as fast write MCU. For MCU needs longer writing time to complete. More than 1 frame, but within 2 frames is a slow write one. Okay. This is 1 frame. Memory access process. I'm guessing is the is the graphic display data. What's all the green stuff? Fast write MC. Okay, moving on again. And I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's always synchronized. Like, it's always, what's it called? If you look at it, it's biff. It doesn't write to display biff in between the frame. It's always at the end of the frame. So, okay. That makes that bit make sense. Okay. Reset circuit. Yeah, this kind of looks like the initialization as well, but I did see it somewhere. Okay. When the RES hash input is low, the chip is initialized with the following status. Display is off. 128/64 display mode. Normal segment and display data column address and row address mapping. SEG0 map to address 00H and COM0 map to 00H. Shift register data clear in serial interface. Display start line is set at display RAM address 0. Column address counter is set to 0. Normal scan direction of the COM outputs. Contrast control register is set at 7FH. Normal display mode. Damn. I have never been so lost in a while. Segment drivers / common drivers. Segment drivers deliver 128 current sources to drive the OLED panel. The driving current can be adjusted from 0 to 100 with 256 steps. Common drivers generate voltage scanning pulses. The segment driving waveform is divided into 3 phases. In phase 1, the OLED pixel charges of previous image are discharged in order to prepare for the next image content display. Excuse me. In phase 2, the OLED pixel is driven to the targeted voltage. The pixel is driven to attain the corresponding voltage level from VSS. Period of phase 2 can be programmed in length from 1 to 15 BCLKs. If the capacitance value of the OLED panel is larger, a longer period is required to charge up the capacitor to reach the desired voltage. In phase 3, the OLED driver switches to use current source to drive the OLED pixel, and this is the current drive stage. Segment output waveform in 3 phases. One and two is like, all right, let's keep going. The finishing phase 3 driver IC will go back to phase 1 to display the next row image data. This 3-step cycle is run continuously to refresh image display on OLED panel. In phase 3, if the length of the current drive pulse width is set to 50 after finishing 50 DCLKs in current drive phase, the driver will go back to phase 1, next row display. Okay, no idea what that means. Hey, this looks... Now this makes a little bit of sense. Okay. Okay. GDDR RAM is a bitmap static RAM holding the bit pattern to be displayed. Size of the RAM is that much, and the RAM is divided into 8 pages. Okay. Page 0 to page 7. So used for monochrome that many dot matrix display. Okay. COM027. Rotary mapping. Size of the RAM is that much. It's divided into 8 pages. Zero to 7, 8 to 15, all the way to 63. Column 888, blah blah. Segments 0 to 127. So each page has that many. Is it bytes or bits? Bits. Bits, I guess. It's a little bit confusing. When one data byte is written into GDDRAM, all the rows image data of the same page of the current column are filled, i.e. the whole column. The whole column. When you write 1 byte, all the rows image data of the same page. All the rows image data of the same page of the current column are filled. What does that mean? Oh, sorry. When 1 data byte is written, 1 byte written, all the rows image data of the same page of the current column are filled. I.e. the whole column, 8 bits pointed by the address pointer is filled. Data bit D0 is written into top row, while data bit D7 is written into the bottom row, as shown in this figure. Where's page 1? Each box represents 1 bit of image data, all the way to 127. Yeah, it's got 64 of these. And 128. Oh no, it's the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 127 rows and 64 columns. Oh no, 8 times 8. Yeah, no, 8. Sorry. It's 128 divided by 8. $16. 64 times 2. Yeah. Okay. So there's 16 by 8 bytes. Kinda. For mechanical flexibility, remapping of both segment and common outputs can be selected by software as shown in this figure. Which figure? Oh, this one. For mechanical flexibility, remapping on both segment and common outputs can be selected by software as shown in here. Page 0. Column remapping. For vertical shifting of the display, vertical shifting of the display, an The internal register storing the display start line can be set to the control portion of the RAM to be mapped to the display. Command D3A. Okay. All right. Like not even halfway through this data sheet. Tag/com driving block. This block is used to drive the incoming power sources into different levels of internal use voltage and current. VCC is the most positive voltage supply. VCOM H is the common deselected level. It is internally regulated. VLSS is the ground path of the analog and panel current. IRF is the reference current source for segment drivers, ISEG. And the relation between reference current and segment current of a color is contrast divided by 256 times IRF times scale factor. Okay, the contrast is 0 to 255 set by set contrast command 81H, and the scale factor is 8 by default. Okay, 256. What is this? IRF is a reference current source for segment drivers, ISEG. The relation between reference current and segment current of a color is, okay, might be useful later. Right now, I don't know what it means. Okay. The magnitude of IRF is controlled by the value of resistor, which is connected between IRF pin and VSS, as shown in figure 815. It is recommended to set IRF to 12.5 plus minus 2 microamp so as to achieve ISEG equals to 100. At maximum contrast 255. That doesn't look very important. Yeah. Power on off sequence. The following figures illustrate the recommended power on and off sequence of SSD1306. Power on. Power on VDD. After VDD becomes stable, set RES pin low. RES pin low for at least 3 microseconds, and then high. Damn. And high after set RES hash pin low. Wait for at least 3 microseconds, then power on VCC. This doesn't seem very important either. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, the command table. Okay. Fundamental command table. Double byte command to select 1 out of 256 contrast set. Contrast increases as the value increases. Okay. So control pin is low. Yeah, that makes sense because it is C. Yeah, hash. I just learned thing on this. No, yeah, I think it was a couple of days ago. That hash means like it's active when it's low. So if C is 0, that means it's the control pin. That's it. Which was quite interesting. Okay. Oh, so this is always going to be 0 because it's the command table. Scrolling, scrolling, more scrolling, address setting. Setting command table, hardware configuration, timing and driving scheme setting command table. It's a mouthful. Read command table. Oh, okay. Data read write. Okay. I think we might be. I think I should have just started here, but it's fine. DC is 0. Read write. What? They're both 0. And E, whatever that is, unless specific setting is stated. X81. D7 is 1. D0 is 0. 6. Is this... Okay, so I just got to set it to 81. It makes sense. No, it doesn't. So this one is 0. C0. Yeah, that one's... What is C0? It's 1. And DC is 0. Why is C0 1? And then D0 is 1. Double byte command to select 1 out of 256 contrast. I think I know what it means. If I go back, where is it? I know, too far. It was one of these diagrams. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Too far. Well, yeah, here. So this is the, what's it called? The address for the SSD1306. Just ignore this bit. Okay, so here. So I'm guessing this is the contrast value. So if I set this control byte to hex 81, then this is the contrast value. Okay. It's starting to make some sense. Now I'm lost. Where is it? Where's the table? Here. Okay. Yeah, double byte. Okay, now that makes sense. Reset is 7FH. Not sure what that is. Zero 845. Not sure what this is. The A. Oh, entire display on something I haven't managed so far. Uh, Control pin is still 0. A4/A5. Set D5 to 1 and D2 to 1. A4, A5. This is A4 and this is A5. So I mean these two bits A7 to 0. 4/A5, A6/A7. Isn't A7 the control pin? Or the data pin? Depends. D this way, A this way. Display off. Reset. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh, I lost. A4, A5. C0. It's 1. 1 for all of them. So, okay, still 0 because it's a command. And then A4. So I mean, if I set either of them to 1, to high, A4 or A5, that means it turns the display on. Oh, interesting. A4H X0 equals 0. Oh, A4 high? No. Resume to RAM content display. So reset. Output follows RAM content. A5H X0 equals 1B. Entire display on. Output ignores RAM content. Okay, so I just need this to turn the display on. What the fuck is this? X0. X0 is one entire display on. Oh, okay. I think I know what it means. I think H might be high. So A4, A5. Yeah, okay. So either of these and this one. So if A4 is high and X0 is low, resume to RAM content display. You know, it's a reset. Okay. Output follows RAM content. And if A5 is high and X0 is 1, entire display on. So that means if all I need to send is this to be able to turn the display on. Now the question is, I still don't know how to send all these bytes. Okay, but finally I get something. And what's this? A6 and 7. Doesn't 6 always have to be low? A7. The fuck is AE? There's no E here. Set display on / off. Set normal / inverse display. I mean, at this point I don't really care about these two. I think just this one. Okay. Let me take a note of pages command table. Let me just remove this because I don't know yet. To turn display on. X to, sorry, bind to X. One zero one zero 1 0 and X0 1 0. There's 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, okay. So what is this? Let's say 4, and if I turn it to 1, A5. So oh fuck. Is that what A4 means? Oh, it's the hex value, motherfucker. Okay, I feel stupid. Okay, oh, well, okay, it does say hex. Also, AE and AF is the hex value. Okay, I've been reading this shit totally wrong. A7654321 Yeah. Okay. So A5 to turn entire display on. Display on A5. A5. Yeah. Set normal inverse display. I think for now I don't need to worry about this. Maybe AE and AF. Set display on slash off. AE display off. AF display on in normal mode. Maybe this might be useful later. Sleep mode is AE. AE. Then normal. Is it normal? Yeah. Display on mode. AF. Okay, the scroll come back to later. I think right now not relevant. Scroll. Okay, address setting. Hex 0 to F. Okay. Set lower column start address for. I think also for now I can ignore this bit. I think addressing setting command table. Okay. Right now I'm gonna ignore that too, because all I want to do at this point is to turn the display on. I think that's a good first step. Hardware configuration. No, not now. Timing and driving scheme setting command table. Log. Don't know if this is relevant yet. Okay. Stands for don't care. Okay, so define the divide ratio. Timing and driving scheme. Setting command. Okay, I think for now, I think we can ignore this one too. Read command table. Pip pattern D720 state register read. Reserved one for display or on off, and the rest is reserved. Read command table. Read command. If I go back, yeah, so the ones that I saw now is to write commands into the display, and if I want to read from the display, I think I go to set read write. Okay, so hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 plus 3. Okay, so I send this after the address, the SA0, and read write. So if I set this to 0, I can write commands in, and for R I just read. So I can check if it's, hang on. Do I send it every time? Not sure. Come back to that. Let's go. Okay. Data reads /write. To read data from the GDD RAM, graphic display something. Select high for both read. I know this is read write. What the fuck is this? And DC. Oh, okay, 6800 series. Nah, I don't care about that. Where's the I2C? Feel like this can be ignored. Command descriptors. Yeah, this can be ignored. Well, I should have mentioned that I'm only writing the driver for the I2C. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm only writing for the I2C because that's the one I'm gonna be using with the Pico. So I don't really care about the other ones. Don't even know what the other ones are. All right, command descriptors, set memory addressing, horizontal addressing. Now, moving on. Excuse me. Set segment remap, entire display on. Yep, I know that. Set no, this one for now. I don't care. Set display. Why is there two of them? Entire display on. Okay, you need both of these. So you use A5 to turn it on, and A4, A4, 4, A4, 4, 4, A4, enable display outputs according to the set multiplex. Okay, what is this bit? See, single by commands are used to turn. Oh damn, what the fuck does this turn on? A5H command issued. Then by using A4H, the display will resume to GDDR RAM contents. In other words, resumes the display from entire display on stage. Oh, hang on. Let's move this down. Turn OLED display on. Okay. From entire display on stage. So after turning this on, we'll use A4 to A5 forces the entire display to be on regardless of the contents of the display RAM. Display data RAM. Okay, so I think this, I need to set it to AE. AE. No, AF to turn it on. transitioning between modes. AF is sleep mode. Okay. Start page address, set display offset. Example of set display offset and display start line with no remap. ABCD. Hardware pin name. Don't have these hardware pins. Only have one data pin. No. I think, yeah, ignore for now. Deselect. Horizontal scroll setup, no. Continuous. Oh, but is that what it was? I think that was the display. What is a, oh, okay. Line with remap. Okay, gotcha. So this is the data in the RAM, and based on the offset, this is what it looked like. Okay. Not completely lost, at least. That's what I think. Graphic acceleration command. Horizontal scroll setup. 6H and 27. Ah, I mean, scroll is not the priority right now. Deactivate scroll, activate maximum ratings. DC characteristics. Nah, I think not relevant at the moment. No. 8080, no. For serial interface timing characteristics, I don't think it's relevant. No. Square C interface timing characteristics. Clock cycle time 2.5. Damn. Is that the end? Still haven't seen the initialization. Charge pump. No. Software configuration. No. 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 So I still don't know how to initialize the display. Or maybe I've seen it, but I just don't get it. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Come on, help me out. be, I think I gotta download this. Do I not have it downloaded? Probably not. Save. Downloads. Downloads. Oh, I can't take PDF. What about, oh, it's only this one. Downloads. There we go. It's the initialization of the display. And this is the can I initialize the display based on the data sheet? Which page did you get sent? Yeah, this. Oh, you gotta turn it off first. I thought he. Yeah, it does. Sleep mode. Okay. You gotta turn it off. The fuck is multiplex ratio? Oh, I did read about this mux stuff, but didn't think it was necessary. Oh, you gotta set all of this before you turn it on. Flowchart on page 64. Did I miss that? What page? Oh, there's only 59. Okay, the last page. Oh. Hmm? Set contrast. Normal display. Display on AF. But I expanded on it with additional commands from the main command table to create more comprehensive initialization routine that addresses all the necessary settings for optimal display performance. So I gotta turn the display off. Mhm. Thirteen six square C driver. Sauce. Sauce. Fonts console. .h. Mm. Go back. See library for OLED display as the one I've got. 2864. Init OLED sequence. Software reset. Display off. Set max ratio. Memory address mode. Set start line. Blah blah blah. It's a lot of things. Any function. Let me have a look. Six. Isn't the address always the same? Set display off. Version 1. I think I'm gonna call it 7 a.m. Ah. I'm pretty okay. Quite lost, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it. It might take a bit longer than I anticipated. But okay. I do understand a lot more today compared to yesterday. I suppose that's all I can ask for at this point. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it for today. All right. See you tomorrow.